Hi, my name is Emily McAteer. So I came from Burma, Southeast Asia, and I born in Kali Township. I am Chin. Chin is one of the ethnic groups in Burma. I have one brother and three sisters, so we're five siblings. I'm the youngest. So my parents, they're Christian, and I grew up in the Christian family. My mom and my dad, they're very much kind of like, they love God, and they teach us a lot whenever we are young, yeah. So we have to go to the church every Sunday and Sunday school. I have a lot of knowledge in Bible story and kind of like the basic foundation of, I think, Christian, I think. But I don't have faith in God, I think. Kind of like, I think religious, just religious, yeah. So we have to go Sunday school every Sunday, then church, and also like at home, my dad or my sister, my brother, we always have like family devotion at night time. So they tell us a lot about the gospel and memorizing proverbs. My dad and mom, they want me to be educated, so they sent me in the city, Yangon. I try to be a good daughter and educated because that's what my parents want me to do. So most of the time, studying a lot, try to get, I think, A+ in the classroom. But I think it's make me like doing kind of like idle about education. There are a lot of things that I should not do, kind of like not trusting God. And when I want to success in education, I have like protection, believing some sorts of Buddhism stuff, so I involved with that. Protection from Buddhism God, or they call not, it's like spiritual spirit, worshipping spirit. Yeah, because it's said that not that they call not is one kind of the spirit that the culture, Burmese culture, they believe it, and it can give you success and it can help you whatever you need if you have to worship, if you worship them. Worship is kind of like you have to pay money and some sorts of kind of like banana, candle and stuff. That's how sacrificing, I think, the fruit and food to the spirit. So when I was grade 7, my dad sent me to Yangon city. It's like also are like Buddhism, I think. A lot of my classmates and all my friends are Buddhism, and they are very involved like that. And they tell me those kind of things, you can do that. And I was like, I'm interested because I want to be success and make my parents happy. So I will go with them. I went with them to the temple or a place where the future tailor was there. So I went there and kind of like I do what they're doing because I want to be success. So when I was, I think that was grade 10, we're gonna have an exam, and grade 10 is like very difficult education. In here now they call it grade 12. They call it matriculation exam. So it's the biggest exam in Burma, and I want to get pass. Then my sister, she's Buddhism. She said, I have a very good future teller who can help you. And then I said, okay. So she said, I will pay money if you need to, so let's go. And then I said, oh, that was so fun. Maybe she can help me. Then I went there. Then, of course, I need to kind of like bow down and worship their God, Buddhism. And I did it because I was a success. And my mom know it, and my mom said, I don't think you should do that. God is the only one who can help you. And I said, well, maybe God also can help me, and maybe this God also can help me. And I did, I did it, and kind of like I did exam and I failed. It realized me that, oh, that's not true. This is not what is it. This God cannot help me. This is the first time I'm a little bit like, not a little bit, a lot, feeling kind of like this is nothing. This is just idol. So my parents, they do ministry. My brother and kind of like all my family. Then I see how much they have faith in God. They oversee for orphanage, then our church, mission college, kind of mission students. So there are a lot of times that they struggle, especially financial, but they never give up. I see that, and I'm like, how can you have this much of faith? I was wondering, because I was selfish, and I really don't want to do. I don't want them to do that things, because I want to have my own family. Because at home we have so much people all the time, all the children, and sometimes I can't do what I want. My mom will say, hey, make sure you don't eat something that you're not gonna share with children, and don't do that, Then when I see like that, I feel like I want to have individual life. I don't want to share my thing with orphanage, and I don't want to grow up together with them. Another one thing is, a lot of people look down Christian, especially my friends. A lot of my friends, they are Buddhisms, and so they didn't say they look down, but a lot of time they look down. So it's difficult for me, but my mom and dad, they will encourage me a lot. Like, this is how Christian life, this is what the Bible say. We have to have faith, and God can help us. I remember one time we are kind of like that. Our landlord. That's the first time that I really kind of, I think, interested about by looking at watching their life, children, and my family. The landlord said, when we need to move, because we're so much at home, a lot of children, so they don't want us to rent their house. Then they all are praying, and the children, everybody's so scared because they don't know where to go the next morning. The landlord asks, kind of like tell my parents, like, you need to move tomorrow before 12. If not, we're going to report to the police. So we have like 45 children at home that we don't know where to go. Then also everybody's so scared. I was so scared. But the children, there are 2 children that are a lot younger than me. They said like, oh no, tomorrow before 9, God gonna provide us a place to go. And I'm like, you don't know what you're talking. That's not gonna happen. And they said, no, you trust God. We trust God. God has been providing us everything we need. So why he will forsake us? that changed my life. Seeing their faith. I have been studying a lot about God and learning a lot, but nothing happened. But looking at their life, it's like they have peace. They know that God is in control. That made me a lot. It changed a lot. It realized me how sinful I was, how bad I was. And that night, one of the kids, so we have Bible study at night time, then one of the kids, she is reading the Bible, John 3:16. It really kind of like, I read that Bible verse every time, but nothing happened in my life. But she read it again that night, and all night I'm like thinking about the verses again and again, and God saved me. God sent His Son for me, and I can have eternal life by Jesus. Then the next morning we all get up, and my mom and my sister, my dad, they're like run around. What should they do? We don't have money because my sister, one of my sisters, she's in Malaysia. She's the one who support for the orphanage, but she cannot send money for renting another house. So, and we're stuck. What should we do then? But God really make miracle the same day that when He saved me. So before 9, it's like I think early 7 or 8. Actually, no one really wake up at that time in Yangon, but my sister and my mom went to the phone station and they make a call with some broker, estate broker. We call broker, so home broker, house broker. So she said they asked for a house to rent, and we don't have any background check and anything. Just God make a way. Like one of the Chinese, very rich guy, he said, "You can rent my house." We don't even see him. They don't even see. No, they don't know us. But he said, "You rent my house. You can come tonight. You can come today." And my mom and sister, they said, "Oh, we don't have money to pay right now, even for deposit." And that guy said, no, it's okay, just go. And God helped, and that made me realize that, wow, this is amazing how God put together this kid, the children. Last night they told me that God gonna provide us a house. And they read all this, they cried, and kind of like they're really praying. It was, I still remember, 11 p.m. at night time. Everybody knee bow down, they cried, they're really, really crying God for help. And then God really gave everything that they need. So it was, for me, it's like, wow, this is the real God that I can trust Him. Not this idol, not this protection, not this spirit. So that changed my whole life. After that night and the next morning, God changed me free from all those things and have peace in Him. I put away my idol. I even have idol that worshiping like that, and my mom know it. But after I become Christian, I threw away all those things. And another one thing God put me is to love Him and to love people around. Especially before I became a Christian, I was so stuck on loving the children. I really don't like children. I was always scream them or kind of like fight with them. Then when God changed me, He put me a new spirit. He gave me a new life to love them, to serve them. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercy of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. After God changed me, there are a lot of times that I still struggle. But when I read these verses, and it's kind of remind me that I should not live like the way I lived before. God wants me to. My body is His temple. I need to give to God. And He transformed me. So I love these verses. I'm the daughter of God. He's my everything.